Start recording. Stop recording. Button.
Okay, everybody. What's going on? Hold on, give me 1 second.
Speech off.
Okay, there we go. I had to turn off my speech because I don't want it going off if I get a bunch of notifications in the middle of the video. But anyway, I figured I would give you guys an update and then do my typical, discussions. But before we get into that, in case any of you were wondering, or if you're new to the channel, if you're wondering why do I have these thick glasses on, it's because, well, I am legally blind. Yes, that is right. As one of my friends often says, I do not have sight privilege. No, I do not. So if you are wondering as to why I have the thick glasses on, well, there you have it. I don't have sight privilege. So, meaning I have to see with my hands. You can take that as you wish, but no, it's not perverted or anything like that. I literally have to feel my way around the world that we live in with my hands. But that's another video for another day. I'm gonna do my tutorial video probably next week or something like that. Oh my gosh. I forgot to turn speech off on my phone. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. It's charging. But anyway. Darn it. No. Oh yeah. Okay. I remember now. It's been a long week. And it's only Thursday. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys a quick little update. So as of the recording of this video, which is July 30th, 2020, I will be graduating tomorrow with my bachelor's degree, which is pretty shocking, honestly. It just started to sink in yesterday, really, that oh my gosh, I have a bachelor's degree. I can actually work now if I wanted to and get a decent job. I was pretty shocked when it first started to sink in. Because I've been working for it for a really long time. I've been at it for the past 2 years now. Those of you that have kept up with me recently, whether it's through YouTube comments or whatnot, I've been at it for the past 2 years, and it's pretty surreal getting to actually finish off my degree and start my new one. So that's pretty amazing. I start my next degree, my next program. It's a master's program. I started on August 17th or something like that. I'm pretty sure. So that's going to be exciting. I'm going for special education with a concentration in disability services. It's basically anything and everything aside from teaching. But if I wanted to teach, I could take the certification test during the last semester of my program. But I'm not entirely sure if I want to do that yet. I mean, I'm thinking about doing it because that way I have a backup plan in case things go south for what I want to do in terms of working for an agency or maybe getting a job working for the state that I'm in. So we will see how that goes. But there is a school a school for the blind not too far from where I'm at. So maybe if worst case scenario, absolute worst case, I could always go down there and work for them if I wanted to. But anyway, I'm sure some of you guys think that's kind of boring. But, me talking about my career choices. But anyway, I recently, I have a funny story. I'll get into the recently thing later on, but first it's story time. So this past weekend, I had some family members come down to see me, and we went on vacation. So we all went down to the beach, and yes, I got sunburn. I had a really nasty sunburn on my forehead right here for a while. It was peeling like crazy to where I just grabbed a washcloth and just scrubbed it across it like crazy. It hurt for a little bit, but it got all the dead skin off. But that's my fault for only putting sunscreen on once that day instead of doing it twice. Instead of doing it 2 or 3 times, like more. I should do it like maybe 4 or 5 times. I only did it once, so not a good idea. If you're gonna go to the beach in the summertime, in the middle of July, wear sunscreen. It's a tip, honestly. It's good for you. It'll keep you from getting sunburned. It's not fun. Don't be like me. But anyway, that's not the story. So this past, I think it was Friday or Saturday, so a week ago, me and my friend were looking for a pair of my swimming trunks, and we could not find them to save my life. We searched all over the hotel room, under the beds, in the drawers, everywhere you could possibly think of. We couldn't find them. Mind you, I can't see very well, as I indicated in my introduction, so I'm very confused, and I'm trying to describe to my friend what they look like, and it gets to the point where we have to ask his mom to help come look for it, because her dad, because his dad was off getting, I think he was at the store getting some stuff to eat, so we had to ask his mom to come up, and so she comes up into the room, looks around for all of 2 seconds, and says, I found your swimming trunks. And I said, where are they? And she goes, Seth is wearing them. So I was like, are you kidding me? He's wearing my swimming trunks. Mind you, I'm like 5'11", 6 foot, and he's about 6'6", 6'7", so he's a good bit taller than I am, and he's wearing my swimming trunks, and they're fitting him pretty well, actually. Like, we have the same waist size, I guess. But I thought it was really funny. So the whole entire time, we spent 45 minutes looking for my swimming trunks, and then here they are. Seth is wearing them, and neither of us realized it until his mom pointed it out to us. Like, oh my gosh. And then he's really fun, and then he was. What's even funnier is that very same day we were going to go out to eat, and so we all got changed, and nobody noticed it until we actually got to the restaurant. Seth ended up wearing his shirt backwards, which was hilarious. So first he wears my trunks to go swimming, and then he puts his shirt on backwards. It was really funny. He was not that was not his best day. I thought it was really funny. But yeah, that's my story time for the week. So basically, that's about it, really. I've been working towards getting my classes finished. I've just got all my assignments done. I think it was Monday or Tuesday, so I've had the rest of the week off to just relax, and then graduation is tomorrow. There's not a ceremony because of the situation we're all in. All you guys know what I'm talking about. This virus thing. So we've got that going on, and which it kind of sucks that there's not going to be a ceremony, but it doesn't really matter to me that much, because I've walked across the stage for my associate's degree, and I walked across the stage for my high school graduation. It's not that big of a deal to me, honestly. I could care less. If you've done it once or twice, you've done it a million times. Now, when I get my master's degree, maybe I'll have a different mindset about it, but I'm not entirely sure if I will or not, because, I mean, it's just walking across the stage. You don't even get your diploma or your degree then. They have to mail it to you, and that's another 6 to 8 weeks after the graduation day. That's when they send it out. You don't even get it in the mail for another week or so after that, depending on where you are and if they have your current residency on file. But that's a big mess. But thankfully they have that set up for me. I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words as much as I am today. But anyway, that's about it. All that I've been doing recently. I will do my tutorial video next week. Mind you, a couple of the apps that I was going to show off are no longer available, because I don't know why. The App Store just got rid of them. But that's no big deal because one of the apps that I use can do the same thing that the other app could. It's just not as precise, I guess. Um, and it involves me taking a picture of what I'm looking at, which, for as you know, these things don't really help me get very good pictures or a very good viewpoint. So that's going to be interesting to see how I do that. But I can definitely show you guys the apps, or at least tell you about them and then show you a couple of them. But I can do that next week if you guys want to. It just depends on what all I've got going on because I do have to prepare for my master's program and get all the funding stuff and the meal plans and everything like that ordered because since the school was shut down because of the virus, I've had to order everything through DoorDash and what's the other one? Uber Eats. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's kind of nice, but it adds up. It gets expensive. So if you can do a meal plan or whatever, if you're going to college, I would highly recommend it because it's a lot cheaper in the long run. It might cost you a bit on the surface and initially, but if you can get that done, then you won't have much trouble because it basically covers your like your food as long as you eat on campus. So it'll save me money in the long run, which I mean, I don't particularly care that much about it. I mean, but since we needed to live in this world, I mean, I guess we have to care about it a little bit. I mean, I'd much rather just, I can't wait until the Lord takes us all home, but I mean, that's another topic for another video too, like the other one. But I mean, we just gotta wait for his coming and do whatever he tells us to until then. I mean, listen to him. He still speaks today. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all, everybody later, and hopefully next time I'll be able to do my tutorial video. Expect it sometime next week or the week after. I have 2 weeks until my master's program. But anyway, I hope this found you all healthy and happy, and may the Savior above keep you all safe and protected during these tough times and guide you and continue to guide us down the path of righteousness that leads us back to Him. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.